those things that most everyone has probably heard this in one way or another. And I know for a fact that I think it's been on Lawrence Welk a couple of times. It was used in The Muppet Show. It was used, I even think there are a couple of Looney Tunes where they use that particular music. Anytime you've seen Bugs Bunny do the tango with a rose in his mouth, it's that music.
My name is Marshall Thomas, and my piece was based off of Jacob Gade's Jealousy. I was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, and I attended the College of Charleston, where I studied printmaking under Professor Barbara Duval. I graduated in 2010 with a BA in Studio Arts, and I currently work out of my studio at Redux Contemporary Arts Center, where I focus on photography and screen printing. Some of the places I've exhibited include the Halsey Gallery, the Marion and Waylon H. Cato Jr. Center, Radici Gallery in New Orleans, the Larson Gallery in Columbia, Missouri, Redux Contemporary Arts Center, and the Receiver Time-Based Media Festival.
And so I felt that it needed to have a sense of play. Now, the tango, the music itself, is called the Jealousy Tango. Tango's the tango of jealousy. So how better to portray a form of jealousy but with humor? So, I mean, that's where we started off with. I mean, you have a large group of girls, you have one gentleman, very stoic, comes out, starts doing the tango, each one very, very serious, very dramatic, and then you have this one girl that just seems very much out of place, that has made the decision that she's going to dance with this man. And it's just the antics that go on throughout the entire piece, but it kind of brings a feeling into it that, you know, even though there's a certain level of seriousness about everything, humor has to be brought into it to make it feel alive, to give it even more of a purpose.
It's Tango Nuevo, which is a new tango style comparatively over history. So it's Tango Nuevo, which means that it's beefier. It's that raw passion. It's even more manic than most, or than the normal quote-unquote tango would be. But the interesting part about this piece, it was written by a Dane. It's a Danish composition that was commissioned for one of the first movies back in the day when they were just talkies, when there was no sound, when there was an orchestra that would play, a live orchestra that would play to a projected movie in a Danish movie house. It was written and composed for Zorro. It's literally the highest grossing, most played, most covered song of all time, including all of the Beatles, all music of all time.
There's a certain fullness that comes from using every instrument in the orchestra to play a tango.
Very robust.
Very robust, but it's also very classic. It's not like your Argentinian tango. It's more of a very classic. But there's a certain level of intensity with it that some other tangos may not have. And that's why we felt it was a very good fit for what needed to be.